Greetings everyone, and Grade here with my first Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the right side as the green Delhi Sultanates, we have Papa Samba, who didn't properly queue up the villager location. Don't know really about the rankings in this game yet. And seeing I'm relatively, well, first I'm casting replays for this game, I do need to learn quite a bit of this game. And it's on the right side as the red French, we have Chupamalangue, I think that's how you pronounce it. And green is not going for any resources yet. We got 0000, going straight for the mosque and building out some defensive walls. He's afraid of an early rush from red. And looks like green's already reached his population capacity. 11 out of 10. Do have a handful of villagers being queued up from both sides. Green has yet to collect a single resource and going straight for wood. Villagers still cost food. He's getting out wood for additional housing. That's why he hasn't got any wood or food just yet. So what's unique about the mosque? Why did he rush for the mosque? Increases scholars' health by 40. Allows scholars to garrison in military buildings, boosting production speed by 100%. Going for that, it seems a little bit unusual. What is the passive for this building? Don't think I have a way to look up the passive. I don't know much about the Sultanate. I've only played the campaigns for the Age of Empires 4, so there's some things I'm definitely missing out. So I wanted this more of a standard build for Delhi Sultanate. We got another villager out here. Once again, improperly queued to the location. We of course got the sheep here, and we've got some more houses being built here now. So he's no longer a pop cap, that's for sure. So has not claimed any food whatsoever for his producing any more villagers. So he's been very slow at getting any more additional villagers. Both of them are at 12 population, so maybe it's not slowing them all too much. Got additional villagers being built now. And started collecting up these berries now. His food income is definitely significantly lower than his opponents right now. At 39 food per minute now he's getting up his food. Because what, villagers are 18 seconds, you want to get at least... Let's see, what is 18? Well, 50 divided by 18. And you want that per minute. Or is it, no, is 50 divided by 18? No, it's 18 divided by 50. I should not do math while trying to cast. But ideally you need at least, hello. Yeah, but at least you'll need I can't do math right now. I don't know why. But at least you would want at least 150 food per minute in order to get a constant stream of villagers on your build queue. Of course, you may need to use micros in order to get those constantly being queued up. We got these, villagers still be a bit more passive and a bit inactive. Green's not properly tasking his villagers. A lot of downtime there. Got another mill being pointed out. Might find the exotic doggy. So yeah, maybe I'm missing something. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. I found this replay. It was already a decent well into the game, so we can fast forward a little bit. Because right now in the early economic stages, we do got a mining camp here, not next to any sort of resource node. This one's going up as well, including outpost for defense purposes. But it looks like green is being aggressively passive with these early walls. So this may not be the highest ranking game. I don't really have a method of finding higher ranking games, or since I can also you can't find, there is no replay system. It's only live games to observe. And it looks like this Scout does manage to steal some of his opponent's herdables. Very nice. Nope, looks like Twitch may be bugging out a little bit, or maybe all my streams. I'm not dropping any frames, but it looks like Twitch I dropped some frames. Is that an issue of Twitch? That looks like fine enough on my other computers. Maybe it's just something on my own computer bugging out a little bit. We do have the Dome of Faith being deployed on... I can't speak. Dome of Faith being deployed on out. And, ooh, big mistake here by Red. That's a lumber camp, not a mining camp. So he built a lumber camp next to a stone. That's definitely an oversight. Let's go ahead and slow down a little bit. Let's take a quick look at economy. Neither side is being aggressive. We got a line of houses here, but that doesn't really work out in Age of Empires 2 like it does in Age of Empires 4 like it does in Age of Empires 2, because you can still walk through in between these buildings, but still be a good choke point nonetheless for your archers and things of that sort. Some protection is better than nothing. Overall, with particular the population differences, Green has one slightly higher population. You know he was not building villagers for the longest time. Over on the left side, we do have, of course, the Chamber of Commerce, which allows him to get maximum income from this trading post up here, as well as what produces these trade caravans faster. So both sides going for heavy economic. We do got a massive line of red stone walls being put out. He wants to make sure that this trade line is secure. Not to mention it will just generally secure the region. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. If you take a look at technologies, Green has not gotten any sort of technology up here, economic nor military, while Red has gotten plenty of technologies. Got outposts here, as well as a handful of farms around his town center, as Red is producing more and more trade caravans. Scout still scouting. Does find the local doggy. He is very hungry. And looks like Red Scout is trying to pursue Green Scout there. Scouts do help regen, so a couple hits here and there won't be detrimental. And looks like Green's going for a massive wave of research and technology. I seem like my local stream may be a bit bugging out. Fast, slow down a little bit so I can check my screens on my other computer and see if it's getting lag spikes. Because this on my Twitch overview, it's bugging out, but it looks like on my other computer working fine. Bon labour. Yeah, maybe just something wrong with local displays. Nothing too critical, actuality. And that's why I keep another computer nearby to look at my streams, so I get another idea that's outside my own computer. Looks like there is a hill up here for traversing, so this hill is, well, not walled off, to say the least. And red stone walls have been completed. Hopefully that's a wall off right there. I don't know exactly for sure, but hopefully it is. And both sides still just content on ecoing, as the scout race is still going on. We got a set of mills back here, deployed in the back corner. And we've got a Guildhall. He's going to go straight for age 3, as Green is not, or has aged up actually, it looks like. You can see up here, age 3 for Green, age 2 for Red, and now got a wave of barracks being deployed on out. Scouts still chasing each other. Got another line of stone walls being deployed out by Red. And he won't be able to garrison these walls with any archers. Oh, no, he does have a stone gate there. And now got a wave of Royal Knights being deployed on out. Red's going for some heavy cavalry. He is the French. The French have meant for heavy cavalry, as well as the Mongols having medium cavalry. Green's going for his own line of stone walls here. He's also got an outpost here as well, a line outpost. These walls will be going on up. Red's going for another wave of upgrades, so is Green. And the scout does find these traders. There is a hole still here, so potentially he's able to throw in his heavy cav, but looks like his heavy cav are not advancing at the moment. No harassment whatsoever so far. And it looks like the sacred sites have not been claimed either. Claiming sacred sites does, of course, give you a bit of gold income. If you look up here, the villager count is 97 to 64. Actually, got a fight right there. Nothing too critical, but looks like Green was eyeing for a outpost there. Maybe that was a siege workshop. Now Red does have a lot of auto villagers. See up here the idle villagers as well. And it looks like we do got a wave of forces that are advancing. Let's go ahead and slow down. The walls here have not been complete. It's a single guy building the stone walls. It's a handful of hardened spearmen, which is nothing too significant. But he will be able to counter to the Royal Knights. But Royal Knights, if they keep them alive, I believe does have health regen if he gets that one research for it, I believe, if I remember correctly. There's a lot of... This must be a little bit bugged out where it's not showing all the research there, because I see a whole bunch of research, but nothing there. But then again, if I remember correctly, Deadly Sultanate, they actually get their research passively and for free. Just takes a very long time, so this may actually be correct up here, though I could be mistaken. It's also now realizing it, that's probably one reason why he went for the early scholar. Got a lot of archery ranges here and a lot of barracks here. Both sides are producing their getting their production up and going. Red is getting more archery ranges now. And we also got the spearmen now deploying out some palisades. He's trying to wall in the stone. Red has not responded to this. He should respond to this. This is a hostile force in his lands. I am not so sure why he's trying to wall in the villagers. I must be missing something here since I don't play Age of Empires 4 online. And more walls will be going on up. We do got this gold being claimed by Red as well. Going for the more risky gold rather than the interior gold. Got a line of stone walls being put up there. He could potentially wall off his opponent's gate if he doesn't want that to be used. And no response right here. Let's go ahead and fast forward. And it's building a gate right there. And now it's going to be perhaps stabbing the villagers. Am I missing something? I have to be missing something, right? Trying to hit these villagers now, and we'll be trying to destroy these workers. The unbuilt walls will be destroyed. The stone is still being claimed. It's down to 25%. I'm not sure why he walled in that stuff. It won't take much to break through wooden gates with the Royal Knights. Now I've got a wave of Arbalists now being deployed out. Arbalists do have a shield, gain additional 5 range armor. And he'll stab that villager right there. He will maintain this breach, but he won't be capitalizing it on anytime soon. We've got some more defensive towers, so let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit more. And now not being captured, actually. I think he ran... Okay, I'm not sure what went on right there. Red could take time to capture up this sacred site. Both of them are higher ages. I'm sort of surprised we don't see any additional, what's it called? any monks there to capture up these safer points there. I mean, that's just additional free gold income. Let's keep all those pikemen there. What was that sound? Oh, we got a conversion right there. He converts the all these villagers right there. I wonder if they can deploy French items. A scholar is going to be making war with these villagers. He does not see them. Royal Knights are getting their nice little health regen. And we'll be getting some good damage onto these forces, but doesn't actually clean them up just yet. Arbos should be able to clean them up no problem. This is definitely a lower ranking game, in my opinion. These villagers, of course, going down the streets. And those villagers will be cleaned on up. Maybe that's why he walled in these villagers to convert them to monk, I guess. But he doesn't get any kills there. I still don't know if he actually claims can build French items there, like get out his own royal knights there, but maybe not. Maybe so. Red has all of his research complete. This research is still going on. Yeah, this has to be bugged out. Was not actually researching. Green's to build his own set of walls there. Both sides just still echoing up. No aggression whatsoever. Primary for aggression is definitely through the trading line. He's going to clean up these green walls there. And there's still some unclaimed relics, or that may have been the one that has been dropped. Yep. Still not exactly sure what's going on. Yeah, that's definitely the research bar there is definitely not correct. Let's see if we can switch back and forth between the caster mode and non-caster mode in order to see if that fixes the technology right there. Nope, it does not. Got some stone towers now being built. Never really find these all too great. Spots a secret site there, but it's not captured. And now we do have a keep being built out right there. Arbalists are making their advance. Now they're going to take time to start building some of these rams. Gain some hits there. Now here comes some rams. Of course, I'm able to quickly finish off these unbuilt outposts. He's gonna free this ram. Does get garrison inside this ram. Garrisons up both those rams. I need to push some aggression. And red should be able to breach this wall, no problem. Massive wave sounds like a green unit just got built there. He's going for a lot of elephants. Which elephants are slow. He should be able to flank the elephant force no problem with this faster moving cavalry. Looks like hot oil has been researched as some of these arbalists does get picked off. Now the tower is on fire. Now I should be able to breach these walls. This tower is not even fully built. No, it is fully built, just being upgraded with a cannon emplacement. The scholar will be claiming this relic to get some extra gold income. And these rams are now been taxed to actually engage. Here comes a big wave of elephant archers, or tower elephants, I should say. And he's going for a mass convert, and he does not hit those rams. Does get out of the ram there now, gets back inside the ram. Now building has been set alight. And he will breach these stone walls there. Cannon placements here. Going for a convert. And he does actually get all of those crossbowmen. Or arbalists, I should say. Of course, both sides' economies are ridiculously high because they're not spending it on fighting. Green actually has very little food at the moment. Good amount of wood and gold being collected. Red has a good collection of all. Green only has 67 workers as well. Green also has a significantly larger army. Red has not rebuilt an army. I don't know if he has one cast. Or, not cast. Queued. I've also got a wave of keeps being built right there. These, of course, have the reduced unit cost within their range ability. Now these elephants will make their way forward, and will potentially start breaching down some of these walls. And the sacred site's now being claimed. And so is the southern site as well. Large wave elephants. He's trying to go for a gate now to get these knights through. He has a large number of elite royal knights. Now we're going to see a actual proper engagement. Elephant archers do get some good hits there. Now the royal knights are pushing forward onto these elephants. He's make sure he's in a general attack move, or else he will start trying to all swarm one guy. Overall, the royal knights are going in the engagement uncontested. The green is just focused on the buildings and not actually fighting. Besides the archers just firing it defensively. Red has still significantly smaller forests, it looks like. And I may need to reduce the volume of my game. It seems like maybe a little bit too loud. So since Red has 77 infantry units or military units on the field, as these forces are going to try to escape away, they'll be re-engaged. It's going to be a pure victory for whoever wins. Yeah, he still has all those arbalists that he captured up. And looks like the elephants do win out. We do got some more royal knights being queued up, and as well as some hand cannoneers. And the hand cannoneers have been completed as the royal knights, another wave of them at least, but they still has quite a bit of population room, right? Yeah, both sides have plenty of population room. Both sides have plenty of economy, especially green. Got another defensive outpost pushing on forward, and both sides are just going to be echoing once again. What is Red even doing? Look at all those resources. Yep. When you have this many resources, you just need to be attacking. He has 50,000 gold.
Une œuvre bien assouvie.
And does manage to capture a whole bunch of villagers once again.
J'attends vos advices.
I wonder, will this be a French one or a... It looks like it's not. It looks like, even though these are French villagers, I don't think they actually can build French stuff. No text scattering. We're going to build another mill there. Got a forward keep now being pulled out by green. I suppose it's some defensive outposts. This one being upgraded to the fortified outpost. You, of course, can get out some of these other weapons. Red has not claimed the sacred site, so declining all that free gold. So I suppose he doesn't need more gold at the moment. In actuality, wasn't he at 50,000? He must have bought a lot of resources right there. Stone -1 a minute? He must have bought a lot of stone right then and there. As you can see, let's take a look at the market. Yeah, look at that. 600 gold for stone. He must have bought a crap load of stone right there, because he has nearly 15,000. Just going to fast forward again, because both sides are macroing up and really doing nothing. We do also have the, what's it called, scholars inside this building. The palace of the Sultan automatically produces tower elephants. Garrison of the 4 scholars increase production. So it's basically like the Age of Empires 3 factories. Speaking of which, we do also have a handful of elite spearmen. Both sides still pretty much doing nothing. What is both players even doing? They don't know how to be aggressive. Look at all these keeps. What the hell? I really found one of the worst replays to first start learning how to do this, or learn how to Age of Empires 4 multiplayer works, because how many keeps could you possibly even need? That's where all his stone went. He built so many keeps, it's absurd. Now Green's going to be making advances with some of these ramps. We'll go and breach the gate there. And we'll go ahead and bash down others of the ramps. But luckily, he's built another layer of stone walls. There is a bit of opening there. He's finally built some gates for his caravan as well. And here comes the Royal Knight as I... We're fast forwarding a bit too much there. Some of the converted elite arbalesters are also on top of the wall as well. And all the Red's Royal Knights do get cleaned on up. He's queuing up another 120... How many Royal Knights is he queuing up? He's queued up 180. No, he's not here now. That's one time you need to learn about proxy barracks or stables. You're having another relic there. Green could go for capture the sacred site, and that would actually start. I believe it starts a countdown for winning the game. So this next big battle is probably going to be up here. You don't need monks to capture the to decapture points. You just need monks to capture them. Regular forces can't decapture the point. Royal Knights start making their way forward. Realize he's captured up there. There should be a count. Yeah, there's the countdown there. Now Green just have to hold all of these points in 10 minutes. Or 10 minutes. Which seems pretty easy to capture them since the 2 of them are unescorted. Royal Knights are advancing. Does spot this forward outpost here. And it's going straight for the point there. Elite Arbalesters in the mix and got the elephant archers, the tower elephants engaging. And he's trying to go for these relics. He's trying to go for a mass capture there. And he was unsuccessful. That doesn't seem like a whole lot of time, but you can see he's going to get some of these Royal Knights right there. He actually got a lot of Royal Knights there. great converts. Let's stop that convert right there as well. They take, what, 120 seconds for cooldown as well? But still, getting a lot of free roll knights right there. This garrison has been completed, has been partially garrisoned, but will be cleaned up by these Royal Knights. If the Royal Knights can stay out of combat, they can get a nice bit of health regen. The second site still claimed 8 minutes remaining. Apparently there's elephant archers, or tower elephants inside that garrison. And now he's trying to pull up some more out of these outposts to interrupt his opponent's trade line, but he has so much gold and resources. Sure, interrupting it would be quite annoying. But at this one time, he can probably forgo and colony for the rest of the game. They're capturing the standard sacred site now. They got a big line of stone towers as well. And he does capture that point there, stalling out the game. Outpost here has been built. Looks like some stone outpost is being built as well. Is this one getting hit? Nope, it's this one hitting that. It's not upgraded. And those arbor busts will be not quickly cleaned up. These Royal Knights will be trying to pursue these arbalists, and they should quickly be able to get them killed. And most of these Baraboshes have been claimed and will be... Oh, those just will be killed from them. He doesn't have a whole lot of food income. Does have a lot of farms, but not all the farms being collected from. A lot of outposts everywhere, but of course not upgraded. Oh, we got some battering rams here and some untasked villagers. Let's go and fast forward once again. Another layer of stone walls protect this trade line. Let's clean up the arbalest, but not this villagers who's built another outpost. Gold veins still being collected. We do have these knights cleaning up that outpost now. None of these outposts have really been upgraded, so I'm not sure why he has them. I don't know. The stone walls, there is looks like a path right there. Yep, a whole lot of nothing happening. I picked a really horrible replay to first start with. I love how that wheat just sort of waves with the wind. It's like a nice little touch there.
Qu'attendez-vous de moi? Zine croche-noudam. Je me plais d'entrer en forest.
Okay, Red has spent quite a bit of his economy, almost out of wood as well. And now got a big wave of elite spearmen coming out. Elite spearmen, of course, meant to counter those royal knights. And now he will go ahead and start hitting these villagers. Getting that goal is not critical because he has his own source of gold right there. And the royal knights have not responded. We've got some of these castles engaging. They're the only ones who are actually, or keeps, I should say, engaging. And now he's responding after losing most of those villagers. Royal Knights do clean those all up. They will get some health regen. He does have another 97 Royal Knights on the build queue, as well as getting a bunch more actually deployed out. Massive wave Royal Knights with a handful of hand cannoneers as well. I spot another wave of elephants. And now spearmen are just going to be pouring on in. This is actually what you're supposed to do. When you have this much income, you should just really charge forward with a bunch of quickly trained units. The backline towers are actually engaging these forces here. I saw some more. Hand cannoneers are now engaging from the high ground, or at least from on top of walls on the state high ground. And these elephants will be cleaned on up. Elephants will go on down.
Si le fait à tout petit. À plein cours, fait al destrier.
These Royal Knights, of course, will get the health regen. He could potentially station the hand cannoneers defensively on top of a set of walls he thinks he's going to be attacked from. Hand cannoneers will be useful versus these, what's it called? Elite spearmen. Now he's going to be trying to focus on this castle here. This castle has not been upgraded with the various defensive weapon emplacements. It does not have burning oil either, which would be great for these spearmen. But the overlapping fields of fire from these castles will protect quite a bit. But this castle will go down quite quickly without burning oil. These knights could advance onto his opponent's trade line. Taking out the trade line would deny most of the opponent's gold income, though there's still some gold deposits. His keep will also go on down. The sacred site has not been decaptured there. He can throw one unit on top of it to get it decaptured. This point is not being recaptured by this nearby monk. And his keep will also start being sieged. Not enough resources. Red should have plenty of resources. I was just looking at the... Oh yeah, that looks like this may be green's like sort of view of enough resources, because red has a lot of gold and stone for that. And now we've got a massive encirclement here, but he will be hit from the back. Both try to go for mass convert. He will get a good number of these Royal Knights. Oh, he charged in the last moment. That was horrendous. These Royal Knights are now getting some much needed health regen. He still has 65 of them queued up. Has some scattered forces here and there. And let's go and fast forward now. They haven't started launching another attack. We're finding another wave of elite spearmen. And he's just doing general move forward, so he's actually getting hit, receiving a lot of free hits there. These are not elite spearmen, but the men-at-arms. Actually, no, there's a handful of spearmen mixed in with elite men-at-arms. Going for a mass conversion ritual, he does do a good job tying them up. Will this complete in time? He does not complete in time. That would have been deadly if he got a mass conversion right there. Let's spot some of these other relics. Trying to go for conversion up here, he will stop it, no problem. He needs to deal with these other scholar or knights on the high ground. This one will get to the edge, but will be cleaned up by that last one knight there. He'll clean up these forces now. Green has a lot of resources. You can queue up a couple hundred stuff right there. Yeah, I see a whole bunch of spearmen. Taking out the lumber camp won't mean all too much. Another wave. I just hear a whole lot of stuff. He does manage to scholar up there. Only a couple of knights are getting up there. He may not get in time. He's going to get a mass conversion off there. And, oh, we can't go over population, so killed off the rest of them. So you don't actually claim them all. He claimed himself a whole bunch of royal knights right there. Great job of putting stuff in there. And neglecting siege. He needs siege out. He's queued in order to attack structures. They all pull out their torches. And looks like he still has a trade line. Very small number, however. So red doesn't have the highest gold income, but that is likely all trade there. He doesn't have any wood income, so he can still pull out some mangonels, and the siege elite siege weapons should be, I think, just wood and gold, right? I think some of the heavier ones does take stone. We got stone. There's a lot of stone towers here. These infantry forces will be slowly picked apart. Let's see, whenever I click on one of those, I like to go to the entire region, but it's definitely not the range. Fast forward a little bit as they take down this keep. Let's get a villager there. Red is to deploy out another massive knight force. And it looks like some of these towers do have some better weapons as well. Oh, those guys are going to be slowly cleaned up. He'll go and clean up the rest of those guys there. He does not have a scholar there for capturing the sacred site. Which also means he doesn't have a relic to capture due to a mass conversion either. The sacred site's now being captured on up. Both sides are not getting anything anywhere close for a big knockout blow. Both of them suck on resources. They're not spending their resources fast enough either. At this point, now has been captured up. The sacred victory's going counted down once again, but there's no defenses over here. The tower's not upgraded with arrows either, so absolutely no defenses on both these spots. Here, he's starting to burn it down. This keep kind having a bit of trouble. He's sending in Royal Knights to garrison that keep the... They don't get any additional arrow fire. At least I don't think so. Yeah, that's still regular arrow fire there, so... And garrisoning Royal Knights does not increase arrow count. Ooh, that must have been the oil attack. We'll go on down. Give him enough time. It'll be costly if I'm going fast forward because this fight's not going anywhere anytime soon. Let's get the building a light. The Royal Knights can evacuate to actually get some damage. And he's trying to repair up the castle now. And it's all right there. And it's sufficient stone. Times 15. As cannon tower is getting some damage done, I think green will come out on top here. Got a wave of rams and elite spearmen are advancing. He will run to a line of backline castles. This game is still far from over. And a forward lumber camp is being built. Green has no lumber at the moment. And red does have some lumber income. He does clean up that tower. The gate's now set ablaze. Now there is an opening for these forces to advance into the line of keeps. Need to pull out some heavy cannons for that. Okay, red's not building out Wonder. He's trying to end the game through Wonder deployment. I'm so surprised we haven't seen that a long time ago, seeing how campy both sides are. Red is going for the Wonder victory. And he has the defenses forward. Where is he building his Wonder? Right there. Notre Dame. Green's going to take time to go along the wall line to clean up those stone towers. Very nice. Got more rams in the build queue, or no, those are actually deployed out rams that got cleaned up. And we don't see any other siege weapons. I say that's a big issue on both sides, not deploying out any siege weapon. I mean, if red would have deployed out some mangonels or the, what they're called, those unique organ guns, it would have been great damage against all of these infantry forces. Both sides just not properly counting each other's accomplishments. I suppose green is playing out counter competition with the spearmen and doing a good job with the conversion rituals. He's just not doing a good job of pushing forward. Going for the sacred site now. The wonder should almost be complete. It's halfway done. Backline stone towers is getting some good work on the infantry units on the walls. Green has captured the point there. Got hand cannoneer on the low ground. He still has 4 hand cannoneers being queued up and 15 deployed out. Where the 15 are, I do not know. Getting one of those sacred sites decaptured shouldn't be too hard. Red will win a wonder victory in 15 minutes. Green just needs to hold out for 10 minutes or 9 minutes with his sacred sites. So that should be pretty easy to interrupt because nothing keeping this area secure. No, Green's doing a good job on the battlements. And has actually not decaptured that. I had it selected. There you go. It's getting that decaptured up now. These tower outflanks are not interrupting. He does get stopped decaptured there, so now red has a chance of winning. Got a ritual on the high ground. He's going to try to avoid it, which is all he can do. He can't engage. He has not quite on range units. Does lose one of his Royal Knights to it. And now Green's Royal Knights are advancing. And now Red's starting to engage Green. Now it's to be expected. Green has not restarted capturing that sacred site. Nor did going for a ritual right there. He will lose one or two right there. Nope, he does avoid it at the last moment. And Green has no military queued up at the moment. And he's all nearly 100 population free. He has a massive stockpile of resources. What is Green? Yeah, definitely lower ranked game if they can't even macro up after losing the entire army. And once again, a whole lot of nothing, which is working Red's favor. He doesn't have to go on the offense, he's on defense. Now we've got a line of cannons actually being built, some bombards, which will help him crack, but there's still a lot of infrastructure. Oh, that's a good ritual. Got a number of those knights right there. Like I was saying beforehand, those bombards, yes, they're nice and all, but there's going to be a lot of infrastructure between here and that wonder. The wonder's right here, and he has over a dozen keeps to go through. He did not get any of those Royal Knights there. Red still has a significant ground force here, and Red's building out a handful of trebuchets, which is not necessarily half bad in this situation. Why? Why is there so many bombards? He's at pop cap on bombards. He has 28 bombards here. That will get overrun by the Royal Artillery. There's no escort. His other force on the field is 37 scholars, which are mostly inside garrisons, and no, it says he has 56 bombards? That must be total population's worth, because there's only 28 here. So these bombards must be 2 population each. That's probably how that's calculated there. But he has 9 tower elephants for defense for these bombards. That will instantly get crushed by these Royal Knights. Though then again, Red's reaction time hasn't been the greatest. And he will be decapturing that point. Very nice. Royal Knights are getting some much needed health regen. Okay, start pushing way forward these bombards. Yes, it's spotted. Royal Knights are responding. And he's trying to push this area, which there's still a lot of infrastructure there. These bombards will get overrun by the Royal Knights, no problem. And yep, these bombards will go down. And that's why you need a couple hundred units for escort if you're going to do that. Which he didn't have any over there. I go, oh, they draw something forward, but they will all get killed off there. This scout finally goes down as well. And this game, he's down to 4 minutes left with his wonder. And Green's not producing enough to stop him, or anything really. Going for a handful of Mangonels, he canceled the Mangonels, or going for more Bombards. He doesn't have enough time for that. The Wonder will be complete. Wonder Victory will be complete in very shortly, and he has not pushed forward with his army. He won't even have enough time to get over here to shoot it. And that's the end of the game. What a horrible first game for me to cast for Age of Empires 4.